Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome to SBRforum.com. In this video, we're taking a look at Game 6 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Bruins. Now, these two teams have been going toe-to-toe in this series. Momentum's been shifting back and forth, and right now, the Boston Bruins definitely have the momentum on their side. They've won 2 straight games, gone from a 2-1 series deficit to a 3-2 series lead, and can force the Habs out of the playoffs with a win in game number 6. Now, how did Game 5 play out? Now, Game 5, Bruins were a big favorite at home, as they have been throughout the entire series. And really, the difference in this matchup was the power play. Both teams had numerous opportunities on the power play. Habs, of course, had plenty in the first period. Bruins eventually ended up cashing a bunch of times in the second period. And that was really the difference. It was the battle of the power plays. As 5-on-5, it was even for the most part, slightly tilted towards the Bruins, but really it was the special teams that made the difference in game number 5. So game number 6 is back in Montreal, and really Montreal's going to have to play, their best game of the series to keep this alive, as momentum has been slowly creeping over to Boston's side ever since game 2. Now remember, Montreal had a chance to take a 2-0 series lead, 3-1 lead in game number 2 with 10 minutes to go, and they blew that. Ever since then, it looks like they've been kind of clinging to or trying to hang on with the Bruins. In other words, game 3 they won, but they were barely hanging on in that third period there. Game 4, Boston won. Game 5, Boston really took momentum, and I think for Montreal to win game number 6, they have to bring their best game of the series. But the good news is I think they will. I think this is a 7-gamer, and I think game 7 is going to be close. We're going to stick to the strategy, stick to the script. I'll tell you right now, I'll be taking Montreal in Game 6 as well as Game 7. The reason I'm going to take them in Game 6 is I think they're going to get back to playing a little bit better, more disciplined, not giving Boston so many power play opportunities. This series, in Montreal's wins, or actually in a lot of the games, there haven't been a lot of power play opportunities for the Bruins to begin with, and when they have had them, their power play has not really connected. That changed in Game 5. I think it deviates back to what we saw in the early parts of the series in game number 6. Also, I think Carey Price plays a little bit better. I think the Habs offense plays better, as they've really cooled off in the last couple games, and I think they end up winning game number 6. The reason I like Montreal in Game 7, if we get there, of course we're putting the apple cart before the horse here, but I just think the value, as we've seen in all matchups in Boston, Bruins are laying too much given how close these series games have been. But first things first, Montreal Game 6, I think Habs make the most sense to me here. I think this is still a team that has Boston's number, or at least has throughout the last couple of years. I think that they're going to get back to business in Game 6, extend this series one more game, and we'll catch up with you when game number 7, if game number 7 comes in this matchup. We'll definitely have the video for you, as well as an article preview, just as we do throughout every single playoff game right here on SBRforum.com. Thanks for watching this video right here on SBRforum.com. We'll catch up with you again very soon.